introduce yourselves?
Hey,
What?
hey y'all.
Hey, we're the Muckers.
2, 3, 4.
We heard from some guy that our band sucks.
Yeah.
Though it is yourbandsucks.site, so I don't know if I trust anybody that can't afford.com.
At least it's not .io.
Yeah. Anyway, he says, the Muckers release an album called Whiskey Tango and forget to add Foxtrot. This is by some asshole named Richard Fitzgood. Where do we even begin with this auditory abomination? It's like they gathered around a campfire, passed a guitar, and decided to see how many genres they could butcher in one sitting. The result, a musical smorgasbord that's less feast for the ears and more like accidentally chewing on aluminum foil. Jolly Rouge, the alleged sea shanty, feels like the soundtrack to a pirate-themed daycare for tone-deaf toddlers. It's as if the Muckers thought, you know what folk music needs? A dash of confusion and a sprinkle of regret. Bravo, guys, you've managed to turn the age-old tradition of sea shanties into something even sailors would refuse to listen to during a storm. 2 periods, Richard. They told me I'm an editor by trade, and I'm going to be correcting your grammar the entire time, just so you know.
That means you hurt him.
Yes. The Muckers managed to achieve the impossible, transforming a beloved nautical tradition into a musical shipwreck that even Davy Jones would disown.
Well, none of us are actually sailors.
Yeah, but we live in a landlocked city, so...
I have a kayak.
True.
Fun fact, I had the same birthday as Davy Jones.
All right. Wait, David Jones, the guy at the bottom of the sea or the one from the Monkees?
Not the big bottom of the sea.
Hey, did you think that the Davy Jones he was talking about was the one from the Monkees?
Absolutely. This is music, right?
Well, it's just a stick of a bird.
Anyway.
Moving on to Whiskey Tango, which I think is their attempt at a Romani gypsy ballad. The Muckers' claim to blend influences seems more like a blindfolded dart throw at a world music map. The Romani elements in this track are so superficial that they make a knockoff Rolex look like a luxury timepiece. It's as if they Googled Romani music for a crash course, and the result is cringeworthy attempt at cultural infusion. Cultural appropriation were an Olympic event, the Muckers would be vying for the gold with this track.
Yeah, that's true.
Not wrong.
No,
I see the word accordion in the next graph, so
brilliant.
brace yourself. Now let's dissect the Ballad of John Patrick Looney, an accordion-heavy number that manages to make the accordion sound like a weapon of auditory destruction.
Is it not? Wait, that's true.
The up-tempo vibe feels less like a celebration and more like a desperate attempt to distract the listener from the fact that an accordion is being played with the subtlety of a jackhammer.
Who thought that one was a celebration?
It's like inviting someone to a dance and then realizing the dance floor is a minefield of dissonant accordion notes. The Muckers have achieved the impossible, making the accordion, an instrument known for its charm, feel like an unwelcome intruder in their musical escapade.
Known for its charm.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's probably the
I really want to hear
bad
it. I
part
think it's
of
known
that.
for Weird Al and Steve
No,
Urkel.
I want to hear the bands this guy likes.
Yeah.
Right.
The Muckers' ambitious blending of Irish music, Romani influences, and sea shanties is akin to a culinary experiment gone awry. Imagine if a chef tossing random ingredients into a pot without a recipe, hoping for a masterpiece but ending up with an inedible mess. Whiskey Tango lacks the finesse needed to navigate the delicate balance of diverse influences. It's a musical buffet where every dish clashes with the next, leaving the audience with a bewildering array of sonic flavors that never quite harmonize. We harmonized great. You shut up.
There was a lot of like,
You tell him, Jeff.
let me just record this extra instrument real quick.
In the realm of folk rock, diversity should enhance the listening experience, not leave the audience questioning if they accidentally stumbled into a musical war zone. Whiskey Tango is less an exploration of musical boundaries and more a misguided foray into cacophonic? Close enough. Wilderness. Cacophonic.
Cacophonic.
That's the one.
Cockphonic.
Wilderness.
The cockphonics, yes, please. The cockphonic, yes.
The Muckers may have thought they were pioneers,
No.
but they ended up as lost wanderers in a musical landscape of their own creation, yes.
That's actually the title of our next album.
Thanks.
As listeners, we appreciate bold ventures into uncharted territory, but the Muckers seem to have mistaken chaos for innovation. Whiskey Tango is less a groundbreaking experiment and more a cautionary tale about the perils of unchecked musical ambition. Hey, at least we have a musical ambition.
That's true.
Like backhanded compliment, but still a compliment.
Oh, they think we're ambitious.
The Muckers-
Wait, if we're so ambitious, why don't we have money?
That is a very good question.
Yeah.
Do we get
You
paid?
guys- you guys
Hey,
get
Richard,
paid?
do we get paid for this? Just email me.
Okay.
The Muckers attempt. Oh no, I said that. No, the Muckers' attempt to redefine folk rock feels more like an unintentional parody, a musical comedy of errors that even the most forgiving ears find hard to endure. In conclusion, Whiskey Tango by the Muckers is a misguided attempt at pushing the boundaries of folk rock. It is a collision of genres that feels like less like a creative experiment, and more like a desperate cry for attention. I do love attention. If this album were
So do we.
If this album were a comedy special, it would be the kind that leaves you wondering if the jokes are intentionally bad or if the comedian has truly lost touch with reality. Por que no los dos, Richard? Por que no los dos?
There you go, appropriating cultures again.
The
You can't
Muckers,
stop this guy.
yeah, I do it all day, every day. The Muckers may have aimed for a musical masterpiece, but what they delivered is closer to a musical catastrophe. Well, brace yourself, folks, because apparently the Muckers have mastered the art of impeccable timing. They decided to drop their latest auditory atrocity after the fall festival season, because who needs good timing when you can bask in the glory of a missed opportunity?
Yeah, we like missed like
that's
all of
the
our
Yeah,
thing.
that one hurts more than you realize.
That
We
one
had it
hurts
at the
in
higher
chest.
game.
Yeah, you fucking have.
Now hold on to your eardrums because these musical masterminds are gearing up to tour the country in May. Ooh, we haven't announced it yet. Ooh.
I guess
Everybody! Hey, guess what? It's a boy!
Yes, you heard it right. The same month when people are spring cleaning their playlists, desperately trying to rid themselves of any lingering echoes of Whiskey Tango. So mark your calendars, folks, for a tour that promises to be as unforgettable as their attempt at folk rock innovation. May the odds be ever in your musical favor.
Hey.
Hey,
They promoted the tour.
You ain't wrong.
Cheers, Richard. I guess this is our tour announcement. See y'all in May.
Yep.
Woo!